How's everyone doing? Today we're going over the craze that is prismatic evolutions. We're going to be counting down the top 10 most expensive cards in this set. And let me tell you, if you haven't gotten this set yet, don't worry about it. Don't feel like you're missing out on anything. Yes, this is a pretty good set. Yes, these cards are worth a good amount and it's pretty cool for collectors and all that. But just remember, there's going to be so many other sets out there that are going to come out that you are going to be able to get your hands on, that there are going to be awesome cards that everyone is after, that they're going to get cards 20 years from now, they're going to be worth a substantial amount of money and that people are going to wish they had. So just because you might miss out on this, don't worry, don't fret, don't feel like you're missing out and you got to give up on the hobby. Just note though, it's never worth paying significantly over MSRP. I haven't gotten my hands on any prismatic evolution and I refuse to go and pay anything off of eBay or anywhere else. If an ETB is $50 and someone's trying to sell it for $60, nah, I ain't buying it. It's not happening. And until everybody in the community does that, scalpers are going to keep winning. They're going to keep scalping. It's going to be tough for us to get it. So I know it's kind of like harder for the people who don't have as much money, whereas the people who do have a lot of money are just going to keep buying from scalpers. But once we all band together, that's when stuff is going to go to MSRP and people are going to leave stuff on the shelves. So let's get into today's Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions top 10 most expensive cards. Let's go off and start off with number 10. 10, we got ourselves Jolteon. Jolteon is going for a near mint $230. And as you can see here, this chart really doesn't have much of a jump here as the set just recently came out last week. So we don't have anything to base it off and how it's going to go up higher, if it's going to go lower. All we know is that it went from $212 from a couple days ago to $217 now. So only a $5 jump. Whether these cards are going to keep on going up with more people pulling them or if they're going to go down, time's going to be able to tell. And it's going to take about a month or two for us to be able to see. In about a month, when they have another giant drop of prismatic evolution, that's where we're going to see where the value is in these cards, whether they've disappeared in value or if they're actually starting to pick up. All right, let's go with number 9. Number 9 is going to be the EVEX, going for $250. Last sold on here for $222 on a near mint hollow foil. Next up, we have ourselves number 8. It's going to be the Icy Glaceon. Artwork is pretty cool. Kind of weird position Glaceon is in. He's kind of just like hovering like a cat, like he doesn't know where to put his feet. Going for $267. Last sold copy was for $272.24. Now everything's just a straight shot up. Number 7 is going to be one of my personal favorites, Vaporeon, going for a total of $305. Last sold was $349.79. At number 6, to warm things up, we have ourselves the Fiery Boy Flareon. The artwork here is pretty cool. I like that he has like this cool scriptic metal cylinder that he's going around in there. Going for $325, where a last sold is actually not mentioned. Let's go ahead and see what it's at. Nope. Last sold was $200 pretty much, but it's now at $325. Stinks whoever sold it for $200. You're out $125. Next up, for number 5, we have Espeon, definitely one of the cooler of the cards, going for $335. Last sold was $319. Most of these cards are, by the way, going to be the SIRs. There is going to be... actually, I don't want to ruin it for you guys. Let's go ahead and look at number 4. It's going to be the Leafeon one, probably the most down-to-earth artwork of them all, and it shows with the price that it has of $394. Last sold $459.42. The artwork kind of just looks basic on there, but it, like I said, is the most down to earth, so I can see why people are liking it. Time for the top 3. Number 3 is gonna, of course, be one of the Umbreons. It is going to be the Reverse Hollow Master Ball Umbreon. I don't know if you can really see here in the picture, but there is a Master Ball in the crest down below with the picture of Umbreon here. That's what gives it its extreme value of $499.99, basically $500. This card was last sold for $474.83. This is going to be the only reverse holo here in the top 10. Number 2 is going to be the counterpart of Umbreon, and that is going to be the Sylveon EX, going for $500, but last sold was $694.30. Sheesh, that's insane. Absolutely insane. Now remember, I always say this, when sets come out, I think you should sell the cards. Personal opinion, I'm not saying to do this to affect you financially. If you do this and it hurts you, it's just my opinion, okay? Whenever you get pulls in a set, right when the set comes out, after a week, I think you should sell them. Personally, I think you should sell them because once the market gets flooded with all them, the price starts to drop. So this last sold was $694 and it's going for $500. I think, you know, if you sell it for $700 and then in like 2 months, it's going to be worth probably $500. So you can buy it back and you made $200 in profit. Just my opinion, it does not always work. The Moonbreon from Evolving Skies is the key point in that. But for most cards, that's just my opinion. All right, time for the number 1 most expensive card in all of Prismatic Evolution, and that is the Umbreon, of course, going for a crazy $1,545 right to start things off, and last sold was $1,558.46. And that concludes today's top 10 most expensive Pokemon cards from Prismatic Evolutions. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below your favorite card and how you're doing with obtaining this set if you've gotten lucky. And don't forget to subscribe and turn those notifications on if you haven't yet. Don't forget we have membership options available for anyone interested in becoming a member of the channel. The perks are pretty stellar. And we have merch in the merch store as well for anyone who's interested. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you get lucky and get yourself some Prismatic Evolutions at some point. And if you know the saying, say it with me. Let's make holos great again and keep poking on. Have a great rest of your day. And best of luck with getting a Prismatic at MSRP. Please do not pay over MSRP. Thanks. Peace.